We're here with the District Council of Peterborough CEO, Stephen Rufus. Stephen, the Silver to Seaway project, what does that mean to a local government like yourselves?
The whole project provides a lot of the significance of our preserving our heritage, and moving forward it can ensure that we tell the stories to the generations that want to visit and also the future generations that live in our community. Obviously the project hinges on the history of South Australian Railways and the importance of Peterborough into its development in the 100 years ago in the early part of the 1900s. The preservation of what we have here at Steamtown, particularly revolving around the roundhouse building, which is significant considering it's only one of the few left still standing and still actually being able to operate, is a very, very important aspect and is critical to our future and our tourism drive and certainly our economic benefit.
And Stephen, your family is closely associated to this particular Silver to Seaway trail. Would you like to just explain a little bit about that?
Yes, my family originated in Australia, particularly in Broken Hill, as a result of railways, both with South Australian Railways and the Silverton Tramway in Broken Hill, mainly through the supply of steam engines in the main part, but certainly working. I had a great-great-uncle who actually worked here in Peterborough for South Australian Railways up until the First World War, and my father very importantly worked on the Silverton Tramway when he left school during the heyday of the 1950s into the 1960s, when Australia was really being rebuilt on the ore that was being produced by Broken Hill and obviously the lead that was smelted out of Port Pirie. So for me to be right in the middle here in Peterborough with the hub of the railways for the northern part of South Australia, and to have that rail heritage in my blood is certainly a privilege to be involved with, and it's a wonderful project to see a great partnership arrangement between councils, between building engineers and construction firms who really want to be behind the project, and also not to forget the National Trust. And I'd also like to say special privilege and a commitment to Pat Kent for coming up with the project and really bringing it alive. So for me, who has railway in my blood, like a lot of other families in South Australia and those who have worked in Peterborough, I think this is a wonderful thing to be involved with, and to be the CEO of the council right in the middle of it is certainly a privilege.
And just finally, Stephen, your dad couldn't be here today, so would you like to give a shout out?
I'd just like to recognise that my father worked very, very hard throughout his life, and to go from working in the railways straight out of school at the age of 15 to also then becoming a dairy farmer, which was quite a contrast, but certainly to understand the hard work, what it actually meant to building a young family, and to that of Broken Hill, working steam engines and then going through to the diesel electrics. We hear all the stories, we continue as kids to hear more, and I'd really, unfortunately through health, I'd certainly like my father to come and visit. Whether or not that will be able, I'm not sure, but it's certainly a recognition of all of our heritage from a family and what it means to us.
Stephen Rufus, CEO of the District Council of Peterborough, thank you very much.
Thank you.